crumbs into their mouths as if they expected never to eat again. "Dear me," Ralph's mother was saying, "whatever shall we— Oh, Ralph! There you are at last. Where on earth have you been?" "Never mind, we haven't time." "Time for what?" asked Ralph. "What's going on around here anyway?" "The housekeeper, your Uncle Lester, the sheets—" "Oh, do be quiet, everybody." Ralph's mother was so agitated she could not tell her son what was wrong. Uncle Lester swallowed a mouthful of crumbs. "It's like this, Ralph. The housekeeper discovered a hamper full of sheets and towels and pillowcases with holes chewed in them." "Oh," thought Ralph, whatever had happened was all his fault. He might have known. "I heard her telephoning the manager about it from her office," continued Uncle Lester. "The manager came up and called in all the maids and the bellboys, and everyone had to look in the holes chewed in the sheets. It was quite a powwow." Here's a picture. The motorcycle, thought Ralph. What happened to the motorcycle? There might be a chance it did not go to the laundry after all. "You didn't happen to see a motorcycle in the housekeeper's office, did you?" he ventured. "I was listening, not looking out," said Uncle Lester. "I am not foolhardy like some people around here. Ralph, you know what this means." His mother managed to pull herself together to say that much. "It means war on mice," said Aunt Dorothy ominously. "It means traps, poison," said Uncle Lester. "Who knows, this time the management might even spend the money on an exterminator. We shall have to flee. There is nothing else to do." "And if we flee, the owls will get us," said Ralph's mother, causing the brothers and sisters and cousins to set up an awful squeal. "Shh!" The mother mouse fluttered her paws in alarm. "Flee?" Ralph was bewildered. "Flee and leave room service?" "Room service!" exclaimed his mother. "How can we expect room service after you lost that poor boy's motorcycle?" "It's all right," Ralph assured his mother, and could not resist adding rather grandly, I've already ordered. Room service is bringing us bacon and toast with jelly." This news silenced everyone. A breakfast of bacon and toast with jelly delivered to the mouse nest without first being dropped on the carpet was not to be abandoned lightly. "We want some jelly! We want some jelly!" all the little cousins began to squeak. "Be quiet," ordered Uncle Lester. "Do you want them to find us?" Ralph knew that no matter what the others chose to do, he was not going to flee from the hotel, not until he found out what had happened to the motorcycle. He was very sure of this, and all at once he felt calm and clear-headed, as if he had never felt before. He knew exactly what his family should do. "Be quiet, everybody," Ralph ordered, standing up straight so all his relatives could see him. "I will tell you what we are going to do." "See here, Ralph," interrupted Uncle Lester, "you are pretty young to be giving orders to the elders." "Now, Lester," said Aunt Dorothy, "let's listen to Ralph. After all, he has our food brought up by room service. No one else in the history of the family has managed that." This silenced Uncle Lester, and Ralph was allowed to continue. "What we should do is keep quiet for a few days." Here he looked down at his little cousins, who for once in their lives were not squeaking. "I will arrange for room service to bring our meals so we won't have to go scrambling around in the woodwork or scrounging around in the rooms. That way we won't be tempted to taste any poison food or go near any traps. And if the management doesn't see or hear any of us for a few days, they will forget about us. They always do." "Now, just a minute," said Uncle Lester. "This boy won't be here long. You know how it is with people. Here today and gone tomorrow." Ralph had the answer. "This is only Sunday. He will be here until Tuesday because Monday is the 4th of July and his father says he won't drive in holiday weekend traffic. He always brings us plenty, and if we don't stuff ourselves, we can save enough to last until the management forgets us." Uncle Lester nodded thoughtfully. That seems like a sound idea. Yes, but Ralph, there's one thing that worries me, said his mother. How are we going to tip room service? When people have a waiter bring food to the room, they always give him a coin or two for his service. We haven't any money. Ralph had not thought of this. If we were going to continue to accept room service, we must do the right thing, insisted his mother. Don't worry, I'll think of something, promised Ralph, in the grand way he had acquired since he had ordered a meal sent up to the mouse nest. And that is chapter 9. Until again, see you later.